Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Disney Plus Wave 4 Konshu Build-A-Figure. Here from WandaVision we have Agent Jimmy Woo. And this one actually kind of sucks. Like when the show was happening and everything came out, I'm like, oh, the show's awesome. I'd love to get figures. Well, we got two figures. We got White Vision and Scarlet Witch. And now this is our third figure from WandaVision, Agent Jimmy Woo. And you know, having Jimmy Woo, that's kind of cool. It's happy. I'm a big Randall Park fan. He's Korean. I'm Korean. It works out well. But this figure kind of sucks. So it's kind of a bummer because it's the suited body. I'd have to see that torso. The torso doesn't have the whole gun holsters or anything, so I don't know if maybe that torso is a little bit newer. But even still, we get the suited body legs, and these suck. Like, they suck. I hate it. Like, they want to keep coming close together, and it's hard to get him to stand. He just wants to fall over. Like, that sucks. And then the Randall Park head sculpt really isn't that great. It's just not... It's not that good, so I'm a little bummed about it. He comes with the left arm to the Konshu Build-A-Figure, so this is pretty cool. So looking at the arm, as you can see there, looks pretty good. It's large in size. Konshu's going to be a big old Build-A-Figure. And then he comes with the staff. So one thing that is included here, you have to put the staff together. Look how tall that staff is going to be, and you have to put it together. So check this out. This thing looks awesome. Look at the details on this. Damn, that looks cool, right? The way they put the gold paint in there really gives it a rustic look to it. I love the way it came out. I think it looks awesome. To put it in together, as you can see, the way it's keyed, it's only going to fit in probably a certain way. And it just goes together. This is pretty thin. You can't really grip it. And then you just force it down together, and there we have it. So let's zoom out again to see. Damn, I can't even get it in frame. This is crazy how tall this is. It's taller than the package. As you can see there. There it is. Full in frame. Jimmy Woo all the way against the background. Look how tall that staff is. That's insane. That's crazy. So I love it. The Build-A-Figure, not Jimmy Woo. God, I really wanted to like this Jimmy Woo figure, and I don't really. So here's a 3D render of the figure. We see Randall Park there in the background. We got the WandaVision logo here in the side artwork. We got Agent Jimmy Woo there, and it has all the kind of the... what do you call it? The static noise, the whatever for the hex that she did. Here we have the figures in the Wave 2 build Konshu. Agent Jimmy Woo, you can see number one, it comes with the staff piece and then the left arm. 3D render there shows that the only extra accessory piece that he has is the hand, which has his business card. He comes with a regular hand too. I can't find... I found it. There it is there. So a regular also hand, but this one is the cool one. This one is what Ryan Ting had teased on a fan stream long ago. So it's just, you know, because he, you know, in the first Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp, you know, Scott did the whole card trick thing. And so the next time we see Agent Jimmy Woo, he's learned the card trick. So that's kind of cool. But enough of that. We got a nice, actually, Scarlet Witch look up at the top there. That's actually kind of cool. I don't remember the Scarlet Witch, Zombie Scarlet Witch having that package on the package, did it? Oh, no, because it had the what if, duh. Anyway, enough of the box. Let's take a closer look at Agent Jimmy Woo. Oh, the disappointment. Okay, here we go. Do I see Randall Park? Tiny bit. I don't know. I just don't think they did a very good job on the Randall Park likeness. I don't see it. I'm super disappointed. I like Randall Park. One of my favorite movies is actually on Netflix. Definitely Maybe. I love that movie. I'm super disappointed. I just started watching Blockbuster. I got the first episode in, watching it with my daughter, so we haven't gotten to any more episodes yet, but it's just disappointing. It just doesn't really look like him. It looks like they kind of got that his left eye does look a little bit closed compared. If you look at him, it looks like, you know, something going on with his left eye. But yeah, disappointing. His hand, you can see he's got his FBI business card there. I think it's too small to actually make out any writing in there. Well, you know, Jimmy Woo, I mean, you guess you kind of can, but it's so tiny. My eyes probably suck. He has his badge here that goes around his neck. It actually comes on the figure already ready to go. He's wearing this green jacket. We got a bunch of silver buttons, zippers, and things like that going on. He is pinless in the arms because those are new, but the legs are not because he has that old suited body, and it is kind of crap. Just a white shirt underneath with a black tie. Nothing special going on with Agent Jimmy Woo whatsoever, and it sucks. I'm disappointed. Why couldn't we get a better Randall Park likeness? Anyway, let's check out his articulation. It's probably going to suck. Okay, so I said definitely maybe. That's a Ryan Reynolds movie. I actually meant Always Be My Maybe from Netflix with Randall Park. So if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. I thought it was actually pretty good. So here is Jimmy Woo. Let's see his articulation. The head is on a disc hinge, so he can look down that much, which is pretty good. He can look all the way up, so not too bad. There, full rotation if that's what you want to do, of course. You get some nice pivot actually going on in the neck there, so that is pretty cool. The shoulder you can get to go only out that much. That's kind of crap. There. Yeah, no, it's not going out any more than that. So that's not very good. Full rotation in there, of course. You get upper bicep swivel, so that's not bad. Double jointed elbow, which is good. And it is pinless. You get that much bend at the elbow, so not bad. It actually looks kind of funny and a little unnatural, but it works. Wrist swivel, and they do have the standard horizontal hinge that goes on all three hands that he comes with. Ab crunch on this guy, so he can crunch forward that much. That is actually pretty good. Crunching back's not really going to do anything because he wears a jacket, so it kind of sucks. Takes away from it. You got a waist swivel in there. Legs go out that far apart, decent enough. Can kick forward actually really, really high, so that's great. Leg goes back slightly, as you can see there. Upper thigh cut in there. Double jointed knee. They are not pinless because, again, this is the old suited body that's been reused a bunch of times now and is really old. So double bend at the knee there. Foot, you get some really good pivot going on there. You technically have peg holes at the bottom of the feet, but they're very shallow and useless. So as you can see, the foot gets very thin right at that ankle. This is the older suited body, so you do not have the ball swivel at the ankle, so just a heads up on that. So the hinge down you could do, but you're really having to bend that foot over the pant leg, and that sucks. Going up is virtually non-existent, so it kind of sucks. And because of that, it can be difficult to get him to stand in certain poses. And sometimes when you get him to, the way these legs are designed, they keep wanting to get in closer and closer together till they get like that. But you need them to be spread apart a little bit to really get him to stand. So it's just not great. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I would have wanted more, and that's probably because I just expected too much, or I just, rose-colored glasses and the character, and just wanted to really like it and stuff, and it's not that great. I think, if the head sculpt looked more like Randall Park, I definitely would be a lot happier with it. Here I am complaining about too many what if figures, animated figures for the MCU, and we do have another live action one, and it just doesn't quite hit the mark for me, and that sucks to say because I really wanted to like this. At first I was excited. Hey, Jimmy Woo, awesome. We get another live action character, another WandaVision figure, bring on more live action, bring on more characters that we see in the MCU. But again, just doesn't quite hit the mark for me, and I'm probably just being a little unfair and a little too harsh on the figure. But it serves its purpose, but just wanted better. Okay, so here are our WandaVision figures. So Scarlet Witch, Agent Jimmy Woo, and the Vision. I would love to get a Monica Rambeau figure. I think that would be awesome, at the end where she has like that space suit, not like the astronaut suit that she wore, but the sword outfit suit, which kind of looked like her comic books photon suit in a way, but not kind of, not really. I think that would have been really cool, and I would, there's still a chance that we could. We know that there's another Disney Plus wave that's going to be coming because the Warrior Gamora, or whatever they're going to call it, where she's kind of in the Thanos armor, that Gamora is going to be coming. What's going to be in the wave, we don't know. Somebody had just commented on, I don't know, maybe it was the zombie Iron Man figure, that zombie Thanos could be a big Build-A-Figure. And I guess that would be cool, but we've had so many Thanos Build-A-Figures, I really wouldn't want another one. Even though a zombie Thanos would be kind of cool, but that would be another pretty easy repaint, not a whole lot of new tooling thing that Hasbro could do. I want to see them do some more things. I want to see less and less What If figures. I want to see more live action stuff. So give me a Monica Rambeau. Obviously, Agatha Harkness, we should have gotten by now. That would have been awesome. I think what they're probably going to do is, first, they didn't want to necessarily spoil that she was Agatha, even though we all knew she was going to be Agatha Harkness. But at the same time, if she's going to have a show coming, what is it, Harkness, Coven of Chaos, or whatever they're going to call the show now. I think it's changed its name a couple of times. They're likely waiting for an Agatha figure until that show comes out, which does make sense. But then selfishly, you know, like, screw that. Give us 2. I don't care. Give us 1 for WandaVision, another one for the show. That's likely not going to happen. But who knows? You never know. Another Disney Plus wave. I can't actually imagine which figures they would give us. They could do a Kingpin Build-A-Figure. That would be kind of cool. Give us like a Tracksuit Mafia army builder type figure with a bunch of swappable heads, maybe some swappable arms and a trench coat for Kha'Zix, right? What was he in the comics? The clown or whatever. That would be pretty cool. The mime? He was a mime? I can't remember his comic book character, but the Tracksuit Mafia. Other Disney Plus, there was a few other ones. Kid Loki, Boastful Loki, and there's probably some others that I'm not really thinking of right now, but, you know, another Disney Plus wave. Bring me all the Disney Plus stuff. I'm cool with it. Just give me less animated stuff. You know, maybe finish off the Guardians of the Multiverse. Give us a Black Widow. That'd be cool. Do we need a Thor? I mean, they could re-release, do a repaint of a Thor, and just give us a beardless head sculpt, a new one. So the possibilities, there's a lot of possibilities, but I do, again, really want some What If. But as long as they give us some stuff that have better produced head sculpts than what we see with Agent Jimmy Woo, because again, I'm still really disappointed. Okay, so 5 figures into the wave. Zombie Scarlet Witch, Zombie Iron Man, He Who Remains, Classic Loki, and Agent Jimmy Woo. Decent enough wave to come along. The next 2 figures are just kind of... Howard the Duck actually surprised me, and I definitely like it a little bit more. The Red Skull is definitely a super unnecessary figure that just was not important. I mean, how big of a role did he really play in Agent Carter, the What If Agent Carter episode? Not Agent Carter, Captain Carter. See, I'm all confused. I know a lot of folks are commenting on the ribcage of Zombie Iron Man. I didn't even really think about it. Yes, that is super low, but think of it this way. He fell. Think of it this way, that, you know, his body's decomposing. Maybe it just kind of slipped on down a little bit. I know I'm making excuses, and that's highly unlikely, but what else were they going to do there? You know, they could have done some gore stuff, and that would have been better, but I think, again... And I could be wrong, but I think my reasoning is they didn't want to do more blood and stuff because, again, a lot of kids are going to be buying up Iron Man. Not that they wouldn't have been buying up Captain America, but let's face it, at this point, I think Iron Man's probably a lot more popular with the kids. So they wanted to go, you know, with less blood. I don't know. I'm probably talking out of my ass, but that's just something that came up into mind for me anyway. But anyway, back to Jimmy Woo. You guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of this Jimmy Woo figure? Are you as disappointed as I am? Do you see the Randall Park likeness? There's glimpses of it in there, but Hasbro can definitely do better. I mean, look at these 2. Even though this one I kind of was like, you know, I don't really see Richard E. Grant. You know, then there's times where I look at him like, shit, I really do. But Jonathan Majors, the He Who Remains, is top notch. So Hasbro has the capabilities of doing great head sculpts. They just didn't do it here with Jimmy Woo. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys liked this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you are interested in joining the MCU Collective, hit that join button to become a channel member. And as always, thank you for watching.